channel SchoolQuizz.com. As you know, my name is Danish Agarwal. As we have started our chapter with the chapter number 1, that is matter in our surroundings, in which we have got a lot of topics of chapter number 1, matter in our surroundings. If you want to watch like any video of chapter 1 to 4 of class 9 CBSE, you can watch on our YouTube channel, that is SchoolQuizz. So today we will discuss our topic, very important topic, that is evaporation. So let's start. That is chapter number 1. Chapter number 1, that is matter in our surroundings. Matter in our surroundings, in which we are going to discuss, that is evaporation. After completing the topic evaporation, we are going to discuss also that is difference between evaporation and boiling, which is very important. That is difference between evaporation and boiling. In this video, we will discuss what is evaporation, and what are the factors affecting evaporation. We will discuss 4 major factors. So let's start. Evaporation. What is evaporation? The conversion of liquid into its gaseous form. Below its boiling point is called evaporation. Evaporation occurs at every temperature. So we can write it as the process of conversion of a liquid. The process of conversion of a liquid. The process of conversion of a liquid into its vapor state. At any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. Just we have to convert, just liquid gets converted into its vapor state. So why evaporation occurs? So we can write it as the particles of a liquid have different amount of kinetic energies. The particles of a liquid have different amount of kinetic energies. The particles present at the surface. The particles which are present at the surface comparatively has high kinetic energy as compared to that present in bulk. Like the liquid is there, particles which at the surface has high kinetic energy as compared to in the bulk. That's why evaporation is also known as surface phenomena. Because evaporation occurs from the surface. Of the liquid. So the particles of a liquid have different amount of kinetic energies. The particles present at a surface comparatively has high kinetic energy as compared to present in the bulk. So therefore the particles which have high kinetic energy is able to break the is able to break away from the forces of attraction. Break away from the forces of attraction. As we have discussed in our characteristics of matter, that is, there is a force of attraction between the particles. There is a force of attraction between the particles. That's why they are come closer to each other. That's why they are closer to each other. So what they do, they cut the force of attraction. Break away from the forces of attraction of other particles and get converted into vapor and gets converted into vapor. So when water is left uncovered, slowly changes into vapor. So as we know, like wet clothes gets dry up because of evaporation. Now we will discuss the factors affecting evaporation. So factors affecting evaporation. In this video we will discuss factors, and in our next video are going to discuss that evaporation causes cooling. So we will discuss that part in our next video with our questions based on topic that is evaporation, which are very, very important from the paper point of view also. Okay, so we will discuss 4 factors. First one is surface area. Like, as we know that evaporation is surface phenomena. As surface area is more, evaporation will be more. As surface area is more, evaporation will be more. Like when we want to take tea early, what we will do? We will put the tea in the table below the cup. Why is it so? Because with that the surface area increases and evaporation increases, and our tea, which was very hot, becomes less hot early as compared to in cup. So surface area, as surface area is more, evaporation will be more. As surface area is more, evaporation will be more. Second one is temperature. As temperature is more, evaporation will be more. As you see, like our clothes which are wet gets dry up in the summer very quickly as compared to in cold weather. It is because of temperature. Because if temperature increases, evaporation increases. If temperature increases, evaporation increases. Third one is humidity. So what is humidity? Humidity is the content of water in the air. As the content of water in air is already more, as the content of water in the vapor is already more, so evaporation will be less. Because there is a limit of gathering water. So as humidity is more, evaporation will be less. Fourth one is wind speed. So as wind speed is more, evaporation will be more. As wind speed is more, evaporation will be more. Like if wind speed is more, so what the water which has converted into vapors gets replaced by the dry air. So fifth one is like, if there is a volatile liquid, it gets evaporate fast. So today we will discuss main 4 factors. So we will discuss it one by one. one by one in detail. So first of all we will start with that is surface area. Surface area. So first one is surface area. So surface area, that is evaporation. As we know, evaporation is a surface phenomenon. Evaporation is a surface phenomena. Evaporation is a surface phenomena. If the surface area is increased, if the surface area is increased, if the surface area is increased, the rate of evaporation increases. The rate of evaporation increases. The rate of evaporation increases. Like for example, while putting clothes for drying up, when we put clothes to get dry, what we do, like we will spread the cloth more. So it will be like while putting clothes for drying up, we spread them out. As like surface area is more, evaporation will be more. You can also see your mother when they are putting clothes to get dry up, they will increase the surface area, like rolling it together. Okay, next one is that is temperature. So as we have already discussed, temperature increases, evaporation increases. So temperature is the rate of evaporation of a liquid increases with the increase in temperature. As temperature increases, kinetic energy increases, so evaporation will be more. So the rate of evaporation of a liquid increases with the increase in temperature. So more number of particles will have high kinetic energy. More number of particles will have high kinetic energy, or will have sufficient amount of will have enough energy, will get enough kinetic energy to go into the vapor state. So as we know, like in evaporation is more in summer as compared to winter. So third one is that is humidity. Third one is humidity. That is, it is the amount of, what is humidity? It is the amount of water vapor. It is the amount of water vapor present in air. It is the amount of water vapor present in air. That is called humidity. So as we know, the air around us cannot hold more than a definite amount of more than a definite amount of water vapor at a given temperature, more than definite amount of water vapor at a given temperature, at a certain temperature or at a given temperature. If the amount of water is already high, the rate of evaporation decreases. The rate of evaporation decreases. So as humidity is more, evaporation will be less. Like there is a capacity of air also to absorb water. So if already water is there, so the evaporation will gets decreased. Fourth one is wind speed. So as we have already discussed, if wind speed is more, evaporation will be more. So wind speed is, it is known that, as we know that clothes dry faster, on a windy day. This is because with increase in wind speed, the particles of water vapor move away with the wind, decreasing the amount of water vapor, decreasing the amount of water vapor in the surroundings. Decreasing the amount of water vapor in the surroundings. That is why if wind speed is more, evaporation will be more. Like someone is taking bucket and gets water out. So next one is, if you can write it as a note, that is something is there that is like volatile liquid. What are volatile liquids? Which gets evaporated very fast. Like you can use acetone. Acetone is also a volatile liquid. It gets evaporated very easily. When you put it on your hand, it evaporates very fast. Because it is a volatile liquid. So you can write it also, that is the liquid which evaporates fast. The liquid which evaporates fast are called volatile liquids. Or we can write it as like whose vapor becomes early, that are known as volatile liquids. So today we have discussed evaporation and its factors. What is evaporation? It is a surface phenomena. It is a conversion of liquid into the vapor state at any temperature below its boiling point. And we have discussed 4 its major factors. First one is temperature, wind speed, humidity, and surface area. like three factors are pushing the evaporation rate faster. Like if the surface area is more, evaporation will be more. If the temperature is more, evaporation will be more. If the humidity is more, evaporation will be less. If the humidity is more, evaporation will be less. And if the wind speed is more, evaporation will be more. Evaporation will be more. And in our next video, we are going to discuss how evaporation causes cooling. How evaporation causes cooling. You can like do in your daily life, like if you put acetone on your hand, you will feel cold. You will feel cold because it evaporates very quickly. It evaporates very quickly by absorbing heat from our body, and our body feels cold. So we can identify evaporation causes cooling. In our next video, we are going to discuss evaporation causes cooling and the questions based on topic evaporation. So be stay tuned, students. It's a very important topic and very interesting. It relates to day-to-day life. So I think you enjoy our session. So thank you very much, students. Thank you very much.